Title: Rocket goes Ker-Splash. North Korea's satellite spy mission takes a dive. TLDR. North Korea's first go at sneaking a spy satellite into the big blue above ended in a big blue oops below. Despite the plunge, they're not giving up yet. It's back to the drawing board to figure out why their space ambitions fell short and turned into a splash party. Full story. Well, isn't the cosmos a fickle mistress? North Korea, the land of mystery and K-pop's louder, more eccentric cousin, attempted a James Bond-style maneuver recently. Their mission, which they decidedly accepted, was to sneak their first ever spy satellite into space. Talk about setting the bar high for your first gig, eh? Imagine this: it's a cool Wednesday morning at the Sohae satellite launching station near Tungkangri, North Korea, and all eyes are on the swanky new Cholima-1 rocket. Attached to it is the equally swanky Malagyong-1 satellite, both ready to take a joyride into space. But alas, the ride turned out to be less joy and more splash. Yes, the rocket flopped like a cliff diver into the sea off the Korean peninsula's western coast. The cause of the Ker-Splash: the rocket lost thrust after the separation of its first and second stages. Was it stage fright? Or maybe it just needed a breather. Either way, it had an abnormal flight, a phrase we never want to hear during a rocket launch, or frankly, any flight. Japanese Chief Cabinet Secretary Hirokazu Matsuno confirmed that no object reached space. I mean, rockets are usually designed to go up, not down, but who are we to judge? The question is, was this merely an attempt at launching a satellite, or was it a guise to test long-range missile technology? After all, North Korean long-range missile tests in recent years showed the potential to reach all of continental US, but experts think they still need to up their game to develop functioning nuclear missiles. Surprisingly, the North Korean regime admitted their oopsie-daisy moment pretty quickly. However, they vowed to conduct a second launch after figuring out what went wrong. As they say, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? Or in this case, if your rocket makes a splash, launch again. So, where does this leave us? Tensions are still rising between North Korea, the US, and South Korea, and the UN has a frown on its face. They've previously imposed sanctions on North Korea for satellite and ballistic missile launches, but China and Russia have been playing defense, blocking attempts to toughen the sanctions. Drama, am I right? Well folks, it's clear the North Koreans are determined to bolster their military capabilities, despite their recent setback. As we look to the stars and wonder what's next, we've got one question for you. With North Korea promising a return to the launch pad, do you think they'll splash or soar in their next attempt? Let us know your thoughts below.